Yo, 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 what's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Threestacks, and welcome to another episode of Urban Grind TV. And I'm here with someone who's not a stranger to Urban Grind. I'm here with Ismael of IMG Records, man. You're not a stranger to us, man. Let the people know who you is, man.
Hello, my name is Ismael Rosa, Ishmael, the Spanish version of it. And we're officially here to announce that Urban Grind TV is officially in the salsa business too. So not only do we do one genre or two genres of music or three, we do everything, including salsa. So now I used to record with Fania Records, and I started my own record company called Rosa Music Group, which is RMG Records, and we're doing really good. We released something a few weeks back, and it's doing really well. It's called Perdóname, which means forgive me. And now we have another one coming up, not this Friday, but a Friday from now on the 9th, and it's called A Not Be So Alone, y no estar tan solo. And so it's a story about someone who is so alone that doesn't know what to do, and he figures out a way to break out of the shell and open up and fall into the groove of his mind. And even though he's still very much alone, he conquers that by doing things in his mind and opening his mind to things. And there's a lot of lonely people out there. Right. You know, a lot of loners. And they need to know that all they got to do is loosen up, and fall into the groove and get out of that thing. And in my case, I was in prison for a long time. They already know my story. And 22 and a half years of being alone gets you thinking. And this is where I heard this song, and I turned it into a salsa thing. Okay. And I hope that y'all like it.
Now, my next question is, man, because like I said, I see salsa, and I just love the movement, the rhythm, the coordination of it, man. Like, salsa to me is one of those, not just dance, but music that, like, it's like you got to be in tune with self. Like, everything got to be on point as far as self, spirit, and everything. So, talk to the people a little about, man, about what the salsa movement really is.
Well, you know, when the black people started coming to our side of the world, they were also taken to Puerto Rico, Cuba, the Dominican Republic, and those islands. And the islanders were into the Spanish music, and then the black man came over and brought the percussion and brought the soul and took that to a different level, a level that we began to see here in the United States as jazz. Okay. So we crossed over jazz with the Spanish thing and the funk with the Spanish thing, and it became salsa. You know, and so today we have a lot of crossover in the music, and so reggaeton is happening right now. Yeah. You know, and you hear a lot of the salsa beat in the reggaeton music, because it's basically another futuristic mode of what salsa is becoming. Exactly. And it never dies. You know, it takes a lot of musicians. I love it because it gives opportunities to the musicians, not only, you know, a music-based thing, but musicians that have to perform, like trumpet players, trombone players, saxophone players, bass, guitars, piano, all the percussion, you know, not just a drummer, but one that plays the congas, one that plays the bongos, one that plays the timbales, and everybody's moving. Then the dancers and the ladies dress up, and they come out with this, woo, so, you know, knockout dresses and knockout parties, and it's great.
Yes, sir. So my next question is with Rosas, your label. You know what I mean? Now, I know you work with a huge company in the salsa business, and you chose to go your own way and open up your own label and do the salsa thing, and has been successful doing it, man. You know, so when did you say to yourself, like, you know what, it's my time, you know what I mean? Let me do my own thing, you know what I mean, and be creative in my own way.
Well, you know, you see a lot of artists in the R&B music. You have heard so many groups and so many different individuals and artists end up broke.
Yeah.
Because the music company didn't back them up. They charged them for everything they did. They did this, they did that, and it was really bad. That didn't really happen to me, but I'm still waiting to get paid for my last recording.
Right.
So I figure, well, I'm in the top recording label of salsa, and so not to badmouth anyone, but it's like, what's going on? I figure I may as well do this now, and I thank God for the modern day technology, which takes us to all these new places. So I decided, well, there are so many musicians out there that have something special, and they record, and they end up with some CDs and some music at home archive, and nobody ever hears it. So I decided I'm going to open my own record company, and I'm going to help those people out, and I'm going to help those individuals out. So, if you've got something that's special, I can help you with that. And Urban Grind TV, they are great at promoting and showing the world who you are. So we are here to let you know that there's a place for you here.
Yes, sir.
And that's what Wally Lockard has done with Urban Grind. He is loved, and we are in Urban Grind loved because we do what others won't do. And so that's what I'm trying to do in the salsa field too. I want to show up and show those that have something and that have the special talent, and they're not able to present their talent to the world. We'll get you out there, we'll get you heard, and you will no longer be in the back of your house with only your friends and your family listening to the music that you recorded and nobody else heard it. That's what we want to do.
Yes, sir. So, Ismael, with all that being said, like you said, you just got to let our people know how to stay in tune with you, where to follow you at, where to find your music at, man. And if they want to dig and find, more about your story to where you started to where you are now, tell them how to find you and look you up and find your music and everything.
Well, that's the best thing about it. Urban Grind TV backs me up now. They got my story.
Yes.
They can get a hold of me. All you got to do is right here, UrbanGrindTV.com. You look it up. You can come up, call us up, get a hold of us. We'll get you there. We'll give you all the information, and if you want to hear my stuff, it's everywhere.
Yes, it is.
That's the same way that we'll treat every artist that comes with us. We get you heard. We put you everywhere. That's what we do here at Urban Grind TV, and that's what I want to do with salsa and anybody else that wants to join us. We're here for any genre of music, not just salsa. If you're a rock star, we'll get you there too.
And like he said, man, if you want to find Ismael or read more on his label, you can find him on Urban Grind TV. You can listen to him on Urban Grind Radio. You can watch him on the Urban Grind app on the Roku TV and the Amazon Fire Stick. And you can also catch him every Wednesday on Comcast Channel 25 local at 11 o'clock, man. So Ismael, man, it was an honor, to do this interview with you, man, and looking to do big more things because, like I said, this family now.
That's right. And you know what? From Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and every other music app out there, just look me up. We'll got you.
Yes, sir. So it's your boy, DJ Threestacks, and this is Urban Grind TV. I'm here with Ismael. The movement is on, y'all. And remember, if you're not grinding, you're not on the grind.
Hello, this is Ismael Rosa, and you are watching Urban Grind TV. You are at the right place at the right time.